What's up guys, my name is JDCooke FC and welcome back to a brand new season. We're in season 5, can you believe it? Our second season in the Premier League after that heroic season last season where we managed to achieve so much. A Europa League and an FA Cup, become top 5 in the Premier League, and let's try and do it all over again. Really excited to get into this one, see what budget we get and see what players we get. But in terms of one departure we get straight away, Matthias Alfonso agreed a pre-contract with Southampton, so he is off to the Saints then as he waves goodbye. He's been a decent servant, he's scored some important goals, but it's time for Alfonso to leave and see what we now bring in. But before we do that, we've got some customization options that we normally complete just before the start of the season, and that is the new kits. And as you can see, we're sporting a very bright third kit that we previously had in terms of the colour. We've just changed it up. We've still gone with the white and blue for the second kit, and then we've gone with the first kit, a nice blue and white there. As you can see, we're sporting the Jordan sponsors all over in terms of the kit. We've just got the Jordan sponsor across the kit there on the first one to have it a little bit more exclusive and something different for your eyes to feast upon on. Decent kits, and I'm looking to see us sport them, and hopefully we can get some decent players to go into them also. So in terms of transfers, well, I want to look at the budget. 106 million we've been given for our accolades that we got last season. Very happy with that. I'm looking to do some very good kind of purchases with that sort of money. We haven't been given something like that in a long time. Well, we have never been given that, so we are very looking forward to spending that, and we've got to, but bearing in mind though, we do need to sign up a lot of players on contracts. But first of the departures there, Dele Alli is the first one to leave the club, apart from Matthias Alfonso had the pre-contract deal. Ali was okay, he was a decent squad member, but I don't feel like it contributed enough. He is on the decline being his age that he's at, and unfortunately I don't feel like we're going to get much out of him. 5.5 million is a very good price to be able to get him for, because I'm pretty sure I only bought him for that. So we meet the demands in terms of that way, and we haven't lost any money, and we look forward there. I appreciate Dele Alli's services, but he will be on the move then. As I say, we did need to sign up a lot of people on the pre-contract, a lot on normal contracts, sorry, so we did lose a bit of money on that. But the first plan that I wanted to get was a centre-back, and that was Evan Ndika then. He's currently playing at Newcastle, he's 27 years old, he's 83 rated, he's very fast, he's very strong, and he's very tall. I need some experience in my back four. I know that's been something that we've been lacking over the years. We've had some decent centre-backs, don't get me wrong, but I need someone that's already at a decent kind of level and being able to kind of play with the back four that he's got to be able to make it even better. Newcastle were hard bargainers though, that is for sure. We had a value of 28.5 million. They wanted actually initially 39. We've got 32.5. They've accepted that. Now it's time for Evan Ndika to accept his contract and see what he's saying. But this is a very experienced centre-back. The Frenchman there, he's played a lot in the other leagues also, and now he's in the Premier League with Newcastle, and now we're hoping to acquire his services to get him over to the Premier League and get this deal done. He's got a decent wage on him as well there, as you can see, 105,000. As you can see in the budget there, it's gone down to 70, so it's everyone that I've had to sign on a contract. So it's bearing in mind that's happened, it's been very hard to do so, that is for sure. But yes, Evan Ndika is going to be the first man to join. He's quite happy to take a wage cut. He's just going to get a bonus also there, as you can see. He's got a signing on bonus, 78,000 he's currently demanding, and Evan Ndika is a blue then, so he signs. A very good signing to be able to get over the line as he looks to complete his medal and finalise the deal between us as a club. And as I say, I'm very much looking forward to this signing. We know what he can bring to the club. We know we need a centre-back that's got a lot of experience, and just being able to kind of have someone that's got height, he's got the strength, he's got the pace, very much an all-rounded centre-back, and I very feel like that's something that we're lacking, very much to the goals that we conceded last season. Very poor defended goals, and that's what I don't want this season. I don't want to be having that whatsoever. And Ndika will wear the number 3 shirt there, as you can see, and that is over the line. That is done, and that is the first signing of the summer transfer window then. As I say, very happy to get this deal over the line, and let's see who else we bring in, and let's see who else does leave. In terms of the next departure then, Albert Sutton was the next man to leave the club. He's had a couple of loan spells since we first took over the club, but unfortunately nothing really amounted there, and he is going to leave for a fee of 950,000, so he is out the door. And so is the young Englishman Henry Reid. He's out the door. He's going on loan though this time, so he's not being sold. He's going on loan once again. He was at loan at Watford last season. This time he's going to be trying it out in the Spanish leagues there with Las Palmas. A decent centre mid, to be honest. He's got a lot of kind of growth there, and I feel like he might edge his way into the squad at one point in time, but I do feel like a decent loan will help. The next man, he was on loan at Preston. Unfortunately, his overall just didn't go up whatsoever. Joseph Cabode leaves. He's been a brilliant third striker, that's for sure. We've had some decent memories with him, but he goes off to the Turkish league, as he will be leaving the club then. And the next man that I wanted to sign was a centre attacking midfielder. I looked at a few. I looked at Sportsloy, I looked at Brahim Diaz, but this man, he was something different. He's someone that I've never even heard of, and someone that very much looks good. He's got pace, he's got skills, and he definitely knows where the net is. That is for sure. He's got a hefty fee, but we've managed to be able to get that down from 53 million to 45. And Sudakov, the man from Ukraine, he's 24 years of age, he's 85 rated, a lot of potential to fill there, and he is going to be one of our main centre attacking midfielders, and that's what I wanted. I wanted someone to be able to fill that sort of void. We play Afif in that sort of role, we play Al-Qahtani in that role, but I feel like Al-Qahtani's he's good at points, but I feel like he can be used in other ways. I might actually integrate him into that sort of centre mid role. I'm not too sure as of yet, but I would like to still have Al-Qahtani in the side. But I don't feel like going forward, especially if I'm in the Champions League this season from the winning Europa League, that he would fill that role in a good way. So Sudakov is done. The biggest transfer of the season so far for ourselves and for the actual lifetime. So this is the biggest record signing that we've had previously to Curtis Jones, I'm pretty sure. As we welcome Sudakov, then he is going to be a blue as he completes his medical there, as you can see, as he's in front of the press there, shaking the hands with myself being the manager. Brilliant signing. This is going to bring a lot of experience in terms of being able to have an actual good cam in that sort of area. Obviously, we're still going to have a cream of fifth. He's going to be a very vital man for us also, but I reckon Sudakov will bring us that extra edge. He sports the number 8 shirt this season as he reveals himself in front of the media. Then a brilliant signing, a hefty signing also, and Sudakov then is a blue. The next man to leave, and this might shock you, Ben Godfrey. After signing a centre-back with Ndika and having the centre-backs that I've already got N'Golo, I've got King, and I've got Phillips that I think is absolutely brilliant then. He's a tall centre-back. He knows how to work hard. And I didn't feel like that Ben Godfrey had that sort of room. He is older now, and I feel like in terms of being able to kind of provide him in the squad, it didn't feel like it was viable to do so. He's gone. It's a hard one in terms of being able to make that decision, but I made that decision to be able to go forward and bring in other centre-backs and go from there. And yeah, Ben Godfrey will go to West Ham then. Previously, they got relegated to the Championship, but he is gone then. And that is that. But the next man, as you can see, going through the doors, German Caicedo, a man that's 16 years old. He's Argentinian and he plays for AC Milan currently, but we have acquired his services for £3.5 million. He's happy to sign on the wages there also. He's not a major role either. And I feel like this could be the backup for Alvarez. I don't mind Araujo, but I feel like I needed that little bit of a step up, and being 16 and 74 rated only means for him to be so high rated in time, and I feel like this is the right time to sign him when he is at a lower value, and when we can get him with an experience. I feel like I can give him the game time there also, especially if he's going to be playing with Alvarez as a backup in that way. So I feel like it's definitely a good move for himself also, and that is done then. He gets the medical done and dusted, and Caicedo will sport the number 4 shirt then, as he's revealed there with myself, the manager. Brilliant stuff. German Caicedo is a blue, and so just might be Jobe Bellingham, not Jude, Jobe Bellingham then, Jude's brother. We're going to be looking to acquire his services for this career mode then. He's 75 rated currently. He's currently playing at Los Glil and he's 21 years of age. He's currently got a market value of £9.5 million, and I feel like this is an absolute steal to have it in the centre mid role. We've got rid of Ali. Arten obviously has retired, and I feel like Almeida doesn't really fill that role in terms of being able to provide what he needs to as a squad. I feel like ever since he got injured, he's never really been able to integrate himself into the squad the way that we really would like to. We were able to agree a deal in the end, 11.2 million for Jobe Bellingham then, as we try and see what wages he will be offered. 18,000 currently he was wanting, and then I offered 20, and then he goes up to 28. So he's offered a decent amount there, and Jobe Bellingham is a blue. He's previously a blue when he played for Birmingham. Now he's an even better blue as he plays for JDCooke FC in the Premier League next season. Brilliant stuff, and I'm really happy, and I'm quite excited to get this one over the line, to be honest. I know he's a brother of Jude. I know he's got a lot of potential and he's got a lot of talent to bring, and this is definitely exciting to have him in that centre mid role for that kind of new and improved midfield rook. We've got kind of Sudakov, we've now got Jobe Bellingham, we've got Curtis Jones, we've got a cream of fifth, we've got Medjbury. So I feel like everything in that way, Gustavo Hamid there, don't forget also. So I feel like we're very packed in that sort of area, and I feel like we're at the right numbers. We've got a lot of games next season. We never know if we're going to have a lot of injuries, so it's one of those. So Jobe will sport the number 25 shirts. He definitely does look good in blue, that is for sure, and he is a JDCooke FC player then. Really happy to get this one over the line and done. A very much of a bargain there at the same time. As I say, Jobe Bellingham is completed, and with the signing of German Caicedo, I felt it was only right to let Araujo go. It was one of those. He was definitely been a good player for us over the time that we acquired his services, but especially being a free agent, but I felt like this was the right time for him to leave to get more game time. And he goes off to RB Salzburg then, the previous Europa League final opponents. They thought he would be alright there, and he is an RB Salzburg player then. The first game of the season then comes in the Community Shield. Obviously, with winning the FA Cup, we come up against the Premier League winners. The Premier League winners this time were Manchester City, and this is the lineup I chose. I definitely changed it up, that is for sure. Valizev in goal, with Ndika getting his debut there, with Phillips alongside him, with Caicedo getting his debut also. Quintana on the left, with Job getting his debut there. Jones in just next to him. Sudakov getting his debut. Vega on the left, Jovic up top, and Akone on the right hand side. I'm not looking to really change the wingers, so Louis Barrier, Guyam, they will stay as they are. Luka Jovic, Francisco Lopez and Ellis Sims are quite happy to be the strikers. And not to be funny, if we've signed more midfielders, we can always push a cream of fifth to the left hand side if we really need to at times. I was hoping to win this, to be honest, because after previously having played Liverpool and not being so successful, I would like to be able to win this. But Manchester City starts off very quick. Phil Foden has a lovely ball played to him as he picks it up there on the left hand side. Caicedo gets stuck in there though, as he does concede the corner, but a decent bit of defending as he's called to in the first 6 minutes of the game. As Phil Foden's got a chance to whip the ball into the area, he does exactly that, but we meet it with a header. Luka Jovic clears, no one to meet it though, as it falls back out to Man City, and it will be a throw-in. Decent start for Manchester City. It's been a bit of a slow one for us, as you can see, as they're now on the attack from that throw-in. As you can see, they've been done initially there. Caicedo tries to wing back on the yards there. Unfortunately, he's not successful on the tackle either, as Phillips gets done on the pass. A decent chance for Erling Haaland if he turns his man, but a lovely block from Phillips. An even better one from Quintana, and Phillips comes out in the end with the ball. Very, very lucky, but a decent bit of defending from Ashley Phillips there as he keeps his side in the game. 50 minutes into the game, we still haven't really got into it so far. No chances from the Blues as of yet, as Caicedo tries to intercept the ball there, as he's just getting himself used to English football, and we try and make an interception there, but advantage being played by the referee. I thought it was fair. Phillips nearly penalised there, as you can see, as Ndika and Phillips partner really well. They might be a good partnership so far, as Joe Bellingham's getting his first taste of the ball action there. As you can see, he puts it onto his teammate Alexis Vega. Vega driving forward, he's got options there. Jovic offering his support as he takes it, and it is a goal. Luka Jovic gets his goal, the first one in the Community Shield, and I think the first one of our history, funny enough, as it's the second time that we have played in this final, but we have got the goal. Luka Jovic, the man to be successful, and that is a brilliant goal from Luka Jovic there. Vega just squaring it across, he takes a touch and he just hits it on his right, perfectly placed, perfectly at the right time, and it is a goal for the Serbian international. We still trust in Luka Jovic's services. I think he's 29 years of age, he's still going up in overall, but I feel like he's the man to take us to glory and get us where we need to be. 26 minutes into the game, we're feeling comfortable, we're feeling like we know what we're doing so far, as Phil Foden tries to stem an attack here as he passes it on to Erling Haaland. Haaland holds the ball up really nicely as he puts it on to Ruben Diaz. He finds his pass to Phil Foden there. As you can see, and Phil Foden's driving on the left hand side, he's got a chance to be able to put it into the box. Haaland's offering support, he drives even more to the box, and Phillips makes the initial interception. He can't put it out for a corner, but he blocks the shot there. Brilliant defending from Phillips so far, the man of the match, as I would say, in the first 30 minutes, as it stems attack now. As you can see, Luka Jovic making a pass to Jonathan Akone. Akone finds Sudakov, but a poor pass from Sudakov. He hasn't really got himself into the game so far, hoping that the price tag doesn't kind of make his performances worse as we try and integrate him into this team. As you can see, Jonathan Akone on the right hand side, he's got a lot of pace. He still has. He puts the ball into the box. Jovic can't meet it as it falls out to Curtis Jones. He picks up on the header. Akone takes a touch. He puts it onto Luka Jovic, but a decent shot block as now Man City go on the counter attack. As you can see, Phil Foden on the left hand side. The ball is pretty much swaying to the left when it comes to Man City's play at the moment. They're really trying to get Phil Foden involved in this game so far. As Foden picks up the ball once again, he passes it to his teammate there as they're passing it around. And McAtee on the ball. So Jones makes a lovely interception, and the ball now goes to us. The ball is literally going from side to side at the moment. Alexis Vega picks it up on the left hand side. He passes in his teammate Quintana. Quintana's in a decent bit of space here. He takes the shot, and Quintana gets the goal. The Canadian left back has got his goal. The rare goal scorer, it has to be said, but Quintana has put his side 2-0 up there. A brilliant goal from Quintana, to be honest. He takes it perfectly on his left. He beats Edison absolutely perfectly, and it is a goal for Quintana there, as Edison's not happy with that one whatsoever. The build up in play, just saw us hit on the counter attack, and as you can see, Quintana was making the run. A lovely pass also as he was in space, and Quintana hits it on his left past the keeper there, straight across goal. Also, I'm surprised Edison didn't save it in that scenario, but it is a goal, and Quintana gets it. Brilliant from the left back as we go 2-0 up in this fixture just before half time, as we've had a very good first 45, that is for sure. As we get things started in the second half, Quintana loses the ball straight away as City look to start strong in this second to get back into the game, as they see themselves with a 2-goal deficit as of the moment. João Cancelo's on the ball as he passes it on to his teammate Pino. Pino's got a chance to pass it back to Cancelo, and he does exactly that, and Cancelo fills the Haaland in absolutely perfectly as Haaland's now on the ball. He puts it onto his teammate there really nicely, and Doyle's got a chance at goal here. He takes it round one, he takes it past two, he's got a chance at goal, and it is a goal. He plays a lovely one 1-2, and he just shimmies past some defenders, and Doyle has got the goal that they really needed to get back into this game, as they have only got a 1-goal deficit now, as you can see. Brilliant goal from Doyle, as they now got a goal straight after the second half, and that's exactly what they would have wanted, with the team talk being just get into this game and get a goal straight away. Valizev not being able to do much with that one, as it is now 2-1. We're still feeling confident though. We're still feeling like we can get a goal in this game to be able to make it a decent advantage and get it over the line. But City are pressing, as you can see. Phil Foden makes a 1-2 there as he charges forward. Haaland in support, and Foden makes the run there also, as you can see, and they're just passing it about between themselves, doing a very good flurry of passes so far, as Erling Haaland's on the ball now, but the ball is intercepted. Sudakov on the ball as he fills in Akone on the right hand side. Akone's got options, one of them being Jovic there. He picks it up, he makes a 1-2 with Jonathan Akone, as Akone blasts forward there, as you can see. Sudakov offering support, so is Alexis Vega. It's a pretty much a tap in and a simple goal, and Alexis Vega has got the third for his side as he wheels away in celebration just inside 63 minutes. A brilliant goal from the Mexican international, as hopefully that will seal all that game. I was going to say 3 points then, but it would seal a trophy this time round as we get it over the line. A brilliant pass across goal from Jonathan Akone there. He just picks him out perfectly. Vega doesn't even have to take a touch. It's such a soft tap in there to be able to concede from City, but we will definitely take it, that is for sure. Unmarked and outplayed. Substitutions after that goal then, as Lopez is going to come on for Jovic. Agayam's also going to come on for the pitch, Alexis Vega, and we're also going to bring on Gustavo Hama for Curtis Jones. 20 odd minutes left in this time. We're feeling so comfortable, to be honest. We're literally just a walk in a park. Francisco Lopez on the ball now as he finds his teammate Sudakov in a dangerous position here, as he just turns and he puts it onto Gustavo Hama. A decent charge from Hama there as he takes a shot. A decent effort, but it wasn't to be, as it just strays wide. 72 minutes into the game. It's been all us so far, to be honest, after that third goal. Francisco Lopez picks up a lovely pass from Agayam there, as you can see, but he fortunately just loses the ball there as it bows back out to Ederson, as Ederson tries to play out from the back. Jonathan Akone offering a lot of pressure there as he tries to win the ball in a dangerous area. Don't think he's that successful though, as you can see, as Akone gets stuck in. Unfortunately, it's not going to work, as Phil Foden's now on the ball on the left hand side, and he turns German Caicedo, and they're in here, as you can see, and they've got a chance to be able to put it into the box. Erlen puts it into the box. Pino is there, but a lovely save straight down the throat of Valizev as he saves comfortably, and it falls back out to the defence luckily. And on the attack we go from the counter attack, as you can see. We're passing it. Lopez on the ball now as he finds Agayam. Agayam makes a first touch ball on to Bellingham. Bellingham's got a chance of goal as he squares it to Agayam. It's not selfish. A save being made by Ederson. It still falls out to Agayam again. Can we get the fourth as it pulls out to German Caicedo? Oh, really unlucky from Caicedo there. He could have got a goal in his debut, but it wasn't to be, as we make some more substitutions after that one, as you can see, and we're just changing it up, getting a few more players on. Brandon Williams is going to come onto the pitch, and so is a cream at fifth coming on for the debutant Sudakov. Not the best of performances I can say from Sudakov, but it is a good enlightening to see what he can do. Just unfortunately he wasn't able to really put his talent at the test and see what he can do in total of the game. But that was pretty much it. We had one more chance before the end of the full-time whistle, but that wasn't converted. But full-time whistle has been blown. We got the 3-1 victory at Wembley, and we are champions of the FA Charity Shield then. Brilliant result, start of the season. It's nice to be able to get off with a win. I felt like it kind of was really hard to be able to get a start off with a loss against Liverpool and then go on to the Premier League and get the wins that we needed. So this will definitely give us a boost going into the season, and the man to lift the trophy will be Valizev. Very, very happy with that one, and very good performance from all round, to be honest. Some decent debuts from Bellingham, and Dika was solid at the back. Not so good from Sudakov. Caicedo was good on the right hand side, I thought, but that was that, and really, really happy to be able to get this result. A 3-1 result against the Premier League champions is exactly what we want. As Valizev lifts the trophy then, and the fans are jubilant as we get things started off in a massive way, as we are champions of the Charity Shield then. Brilliant stuff to see, and let's see what the rest of the season brings us as we look to get our trophy haul even bigger in that cabinet. Unfortunately for you guys, the Premier League action will have to wait till the next episode, because I actually completely forgot about this. Where we've won the Europa League, we're actually going to be meeting the finalists of the Champions League, and the finalists this year were AC Milan. So this is a team to face AC Milan, then a massive change up compared to the side that played Manchester City at Wembley. Valizev will be in goal then, his King and Golo partner. Alvarez on the right, Williams on the left, Medri and Heimer in the middle with Afif just in front, Alcatraz on the left hand side, Louis Barr on the right hand side, and Francisco Lopez up top. You could argue I probably played a weaker side against a stronger side compared to what I just previously played against Manchester City, but I feel like this team can get it done. We're going to try out Alcatraz in his previous possession on the left hand side just to get him some game time, see how he feels. If it doesn't work, then we know where to go from there, but I feel like this will be a good run for us, and I hope to be able to get a result against AC AC Milan in the Super Cup, and Alcantani gets involved straight away as he puts it onto Hannibal Mejbri, but the ball is intercepted as AC Milan look to push forward. Then they've got some very good players though, that is for sure. Hernandez on the ball then, they've got Rafael Leal, they've got some very, very strong talent, but a lovely interception from Kevin Alvarez as he drives forward. He puts the ball onto Louis Barry then, as you can see, and he takes his time to be able to assess his options. Lopez in support, he's in on goal here, it could be 1-0, and already in 5 minutes Francisco Lopez has got a goal in front of the neutral side there, as you can see, and this is our side. Brilliant to celebrate with the fans there, and a brilliant goal, and as you can see we're sporting our Larry third kit. I'm actually quite liking it, to be honest. It's very much grown on me, that is for sure. But Francisco Lopez gets his goal, a brilliant goal that was, a lovely run, he just runs into the gap there. Tamori was just caught out there, and it is a goal, and Francisco Lopez carrying on from last season as he gets his goal for his side. 17 minutes into the game then, AC Milan driving forward now, trying to get themselves back into the game. Colombo puts it onto his teammate really well there, but a lovely interception from Angolo as we look to push forward as Alcantani finds Heimer in the middle of the park. Heimer just pushes the ball up, as you can see, and unfortunately a lovely interception from Madueke. Madueke driving forward on the right hand side, but Heimer makes the interception, so he kind of makes up for that incident there as it will go out for a corner kick. They look to play it short there as Leao and Madueke, I'm pretty sure, teams up to go on the short. Is it Madueke? Yes it is, as Madueke's on the ball now. He tries to get past Heimer, he does exactly that. He puts it into the box. Tamori initially passes it on there, as you can see. A decent shot from outside the area, but unfortunately it just strays wide, and it still stays 1-0 then. 22 minutes into the game, Angolo tries to attempt a lovely ball, and he does exactly that. Williams wins the header. It falls back onto Madueke, but it falls back onto Williams, and now we're on the charge. Alcantani on the left-hand side. We haven't seen him like this in a long time. As you can see, he's driving on the left-hand side. He puts it onto his teammate Hannibal Mejbri, but a decent save from the AC Milan keeper there as he puts it out for a corner kick. A decent chance for Mejbri, but he isn't able to convert this time round. It's been a good first half for us so far, better than AC Milan, that is for sure, but AC Milan are trying to change their fortune there as Madueke has the ball intercepted. Brandon Williams picks up the ball on the left hand side. He's trying to see who's in support there. As you can see, Alcantani's a bit back, and Brandon Williams is going to have to take it forward. He makes a 1-2 with Al-Fif there, but he just drags himself back to be able to cover the left back position there, as you can see. Unfortunately, Al-Fif wasn't successful in the pass to Lopez there as they pass it back there, trying to see if we can win the ball in a dangerous area and push on the attack as Alvarez wins the ball there, as you can see. Initially just gets a knock onto it that falls back onto Angolo. Angolo picks it up there as he turns one of the defenders, attackers, and he puts it onto Gustavo Heimer. Heimer's got a chance of goal here. He hits it, and what a goal that is from Gustavo Heimer. We know he's got it in him, and he's proved it once again. The Dutch international has got his goal. Brilliant stuff from Gustavo Heimer. What a goal that is. I think it bobbled, and he just hit it on the volley. What a hit. Keeper had absolutely no chance with that one whatsoever, and that might already be the goal of the season there. It just bobbles on the initial touch there initially, as you can see, and he just kind of lofts it over the keeper. The keeper has absolutely no chance of that one. It is hit perfectly. It doesn't touch the ground, it doesn't anything, just nestles into the top corner, and we find ourselves 2-0 up against the UEFA Champions League winners, may I say. Brilliant stuff, and we look to push on even further from the restart. We win it back perfectly. Louis Barry on the right hand side. Could this be free for us as Louis Barry squares it to Lopez? Lopez takes the shot, and it's 3-0. This is absolutely unbelievable. I know it's only the Super Cup, but this has got to be proving for good things to come for this side, that is for sure. Francisco Lopez gets his second of the game then, as he just gets one just before half time to put his side 3 up. Brilliant stuff from Francisco Lopez. The decent recovery from the team. Louis Barry just drive on the right hand side. They were just completely caught out. I don't think they expected to lose the ball in that sort of area, especially straight off the restart then, and Lopez has put ourselves into dreamland as we get the third goal for the game. Second half commences then as AC Milan try and bet the first half. It can't be any worse, surely. As Gustavo Heimer intercepts the ball from Theo Hernandez as he puts it onto Alcantani. Alcantani pushes it onto Brandon Williams there, as you can see. Francisco Lopez offering support. He finds the gap there as the fifth is running on the left hand side, but Tamori makes a decent interception there as they retrieve the ball and push forward now. AC Milan looking to attack as Madueke on the right hand side waits for the runner Hernandez. You can see Hernandez on the right hand side there. He's driving forward. I mean, Hernandez on the left, sorry, and he's driving there, as you can see, and he's looking to be able to put it into the box, and we can't stop him whatsoever. Ngolo isn't successful. King isn't either. A decent save there from Falicev from a shot from Leao. Falls back out to Madueke. He's got a chance to pump it into the box. Colombo meets it, and it is a goal for AC Milan. Just inside 63 minutes, AC Milan have finally broken the deadlock for themselves to get the first goal of the tie for themselves as Colombo celebrates there. I'm not too sure why he's done such a frantic celebration, bearing in mind he's still got a 2-goal deficit to still kind of get back to. But yeah, decent goal. Madueke just pumps it into the box. A first good save from Falicev there as he got the shot from Leao, but unfortunately where he's just come across in that initial action, a decent, just an open net more than anything to head it into. As we made some substitutions then after that, Almeida comes onto the pitch and a few others come onto the pitch, but that was pretty much it. We just parked the bus, we secluded the game. I mean, it was just too much for AC Milan, I felt. AC Milan did not bring an ounce of quality whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, they had it in the names that they have, but in terms of the actual what they provided on the pitch, it just wasn't good enough from AC Milan whatsoever, and that just reflects on the scoreline itself. Brilliant performances, Francisco Lopez. I mean, what a goal from Gustavo Homer. Decent for Alcatali on the left-hand side. It fills me with confidence that he can still play on the left, playing obviously in the cam role for most of his career. He can definitely still play on the left-hand side. He's gained a bit more experience, he's got a bit more pace about him, so maybe that might work out a bit more for him, who knows. And Gola's a man to step up though. He's wearing the captain's armband today, and he will be lifting the Super Cup trophy for the first time in JDCooke's history. We have for the first time we've even been in the competition, and we've actually won it, and it is a really nice trophy to win. It's a very good looking trophy, it's a very prestigious trophy, and we add another trophy to our name. So who can say we've won 2 trophies before we've even gone into the Premier League, before we've gone into the EFL Cup, and before we've gone into the FA Cup and Champions League. I mean, we've got so many trophies that we could actually still previous win, but we've actually already got 2. Brilliant start to this season, though, that is for sure. And this team is a very good bunch of players, though. They're very experienced in terms of being in the round the leagues for a few seasons now. And the players that we're bringing in, it's starting to click. I feel like we've got something special that we're starting here at JDCooke FC there. As you can see, our first game will be at home to Crystal Palace, but I'm pretty sure we've got some big games after that also, so we might be simulating that one and then obviously looking to play the other one in time. But yeah, that's the 2 games that we are going to play this season, and then we're going to wait to start the Premier League next season as we look to then start our Premier League campaign and go from there. But it's been a really good episode to it, that's for sure. We've won 2 trophies, we've signed some prestigious players, and that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about, and that's why we all love career mode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.